Howdy partners, welcome to another Voice of Nick live stream. We is going to be playing more Red Dead Redemption today, and we's going to be looking for our old pal Dutch. He ain't so much our pal no more, but he certainly was at one point. Now, if y'all don't know the channel, it's called The Voice of Nick. I play video games live 3 times a day and 7 days a week. It's all story-focused games on here, and I don't talk over no story or cutscene moments, but they is what we call ultra-blind playthroughs. So I do request no one utilize their pre-existing knowledge of the game or suggest what to do in the game whether or not they've played it before. If y'all want to see which games is being played on the channel, you can type !games in the chat. You'll get a full list of all 7 concurrent gameplay series going now, including Red Dead Redemption. And if you like what you see today, don't forget to hit that follow button. Up top you see that follower goal at 12. We is currently at 7, no. We is currently at 8 right now. So we is moving, partners. The 30th entry in the Twitch playbook is out right now. That one's called Surviving Your First 10 Streams. That's going to help you to get through your beginning of your channel. Now, if you don't know the Twitch playbook, it is a free podcast that I created to help all of y'all in this community either create your own Twitch channels from scratch or improve on an existing channel if you already got one. You can find it on iTunes, on Spotify, on all the major podcast platforms by searching for the Twitch playbook, or you can type !playbook in the chat. You'll get a link directly to it. Now, last thing, make sure you check out the YouTube channel. We just posted the first YouTube exclusive episode of the channel history, so that's pretty exciting, partners. It is Danganronpa, and that gameplay series has kicked off. It's now going to be coming out every other day, so next episode is tomorrow, Tuesday, at 11 a.m. Pacific time. Make sure you get subscribed. Make sure you get notified of those episodes coming up, partners. There's plenty of that game. That game is a hoot and a half, I'll tell you what. But make sure you do that. You'll be supporting the channel, and I'm pretty excited about that particular gameplay series. So appreciate it, partners. Now let's jump into the game here. Let's see what we can find. We got John Marston ready to go. I believe this is the only mission for Miles. The only mission anywhere, to be honest.
Well, if it ain't Marston, ain't it? You look like you haven't been pumped for quite a while.
Sorry, I ain't that kind of feller no more.
Here we go, partners. Alright, now let's do it.
Marston, the name scares me. I don't deny it. I hear you.
Professor!
Oh, it's you, dear boy. Come in, and shut the door.
What's going on? You leaving?
Yes, sir. Yes, I am, sir. You know the thing that is vital, without which scholarship cannot proceed, sir.
No, I don't.
Not having a bullet in your flipping neck, sir. I am not cut out for this. No, I'm not cut out for this at all.
Nope.
They're fucking savages! Savages!
I think we all are.
Not me, sir. I'm from Connecticut. I'm a professor at Yale. I write books. I do not deserve to die out here. Where's my tincture? Oh, yes.
You okay, Professor?
Oh, dandy, sir. Just dandy. Oh, great heavens above!
Is that you, John? Hello, Dutch. I think that's what they call 2 for the price of 1 out here in this wonderful place.
Maybe so, Dutch.
You and your friend there, the professor, we're gonna kill the both of you.
Why you want to do a thing like that?
I don't know. Sport, I guess.
Fair enough. Why don't I come out there? We fight. Let the professor go and send your boys back to their family.
Well, that sounds like a beautiful plan, John. Only problem is, my boys here, they already lost their families a long time ago. We aren't thieves, John. We're fighting for something a bit like you. Only we're fighting for an idea, not just for ourselves.
That's beautiful, Dutch. You always were a fine speaker.
I was. Now, would you kindly send that academic out here so we can show him what we really think about the art of anthropology?
Lisa, what are we going to do?
I'm gonna hand you over to him and watch him tear you limb from limb.
What?
I'm just kidding. We're gonna run across the rooftops. Get you back to your ivory tower.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank me, we're still here. Come on.
Good day, sir. Madam.
Look here, sir. What is the meaning of this outrage?
You two stay down and shut up.
Come on. We can get to the roof this way.
Here we go, partners. Hey, Zombie saying, crazy how Dutch looks in RDR2 compared to this man on the run.
Stay back, or the teacher gets it.
True, partner. They do a great job, though, of like they really established his character in a certain way in this game, and it's so cool the way that they kind of like break that mold in the first one without also like being untrue to the character they had already created. Welcome, Zombie, into the stream. Can we get an exclamation mark howdy for Zombie joining the show? We just started a second ago, Zombie, so you are just in time. Welcome on in, partner.
Shut the hell up!
Where's this last guy? Where are you at? Zombie, how you doing today? What are you up to on this fine one? What are you most looking forward to doing today? What's your favorite thing that you were looking forward to doing today?
You really ain't helping, McDougal. I think that's most of them. The coast looks clear.
Come on, then. Let's make a break for it. The horses should be in an alleyway down here.
Zombie looking forward to relaxing on a hot afternoon. That sounds mighty satisfactual, partner. Alright, McDougal, let's get you out of here. Oh, damn. Well, that works, I guess. Jumping off the dang ladder.
Get us out of this hellhole. Right, to the station. I'm not staying in this place a minute longer. This really couldn't have gone more horribly wrong.
At least you got some good material for your next book.
You know, I dreamt of documenting the last days of the Old West. The romance, the honor, the nobility. But it turns out it's just people killing each other.
It always was, Professor. And the Old West ain't quite dead yet.
Oh, I know, Mr. Marston. Believe me, I know. Come on! This is insanity!
Uh-oh.
Oh my god! There's more of them! Please! I'll leave and never come back! Come on!
The horse doesn't really do a good job of continuing its locomotion while I'm trying to shoot. Kind of have to do both at the same dang time.
Come! Yeah!
Like, they claim that it will do that, but it does not do it. It'll just stop moving. Look, it's not going.
Yeah!
Second game, I think they kind of fixed that problem.
Let's go!
Here we are! Finally! A one-way ticket to civilization, please!
Welcome Space Dust into the stream, partner. Can we get an exclamation mark howdy for Space Dust joining the program? Welcome on in.
My research is complete! Much as I thought. There's no civilizing this savage land.
I could have told you that for nothing.
Ah, but they'll give me a prize in New Haven for this. Well, they bloody better. Well, goodbye, Mr. Marston. Best of luck, dear friend.
So long, Professor.
So long, sir.
Here we go, partners.
Let's go!
Let's go to Manzanita Post, see if they can't sell us something. How you doing today, Space Dust? What is your favorite thing that you're looking forward to doing on this fine, fine day? Oh, Manzanita is closed, I guess. This is where that guy with the tools is. I like that guy. Like, what a character. He doesn't really do anything as far as I'm aware. He just is a character in the world. And I love him for that.
Go!
That was a great moment in the second one.
Come on! Come on!
Space Dust nursing the arm. Take it easy, partner.
Come on!
Nothing like a little bit of relaxing in front of the cowboy riding under the stars.
Yeah!
Yeah, make sure you take it easy, partner. Let's try and drink some of this here coffee while we is riding. While we is riding.
Come on! Easy.
Hold up.
Come on! Come on! Slow up.
Here we go.
What did I do to deserve this?
Excuse me, miss. Something wrong?
Does it look like something's wrong?
Well, you look kind of upset about something.
Perhaps you don't understand what it's like to be disgraced as a woman. To have people gossip about you and turn from you in disgust day after day.
People can be real unkind. That's for sure.
Yeah. I'm Clara. I used to be a nanny for a family here in Blackwater. The father, he was always so charming. I, fool that I was, fell for him. Mrs. Thornton, his wife, kicked me out on the street as soon as I started showing. Mr. Thornton turned to drink. Not even a farewell. For $1. I have nothing. They will surely take my baby from me. Perhaps you could find the dissolute bastard. Get even a few dollars for me and my baby to find a home. I would be so grateful, sir.
I'll see what I can do.
Damn, during that entire cutscene, my stinking horse is still sitting there trying to gallop into here. What are you doing, horse? Look at him. He's just walking in place like he's on a treadmill. What the heck? Stop it! Jeez. Sound is gonna pierce my dang old nightmares. Zombie saying, no horses in church. He really wants in though, partner. Or maybe he was just like trying to work out, you know? It was like he found a treadmill that he could start utilizing. Alright, let's look around for this feller. He's probably at the saloon, right? Oh, there ain't no saloon in the area.
Yeah.
There we go.
Whoa.
You can believe it
Oh
or
wait,
not, but I
this is the saloon.
better than they do.
Well, look at that. Goes to show, I'm smarter than I look. And I don't look that smart. Zombie saying, sweating like a horse in church. Wait, that's not the saying.
Excuse me. You know a girl named Clara?
What's that? Is she one of the waitresses around here?
No, she was a servant at your house.
The only servant we had was that wee darky girl, Sarah. And she left to join her people up north.
No, she helped raise your children. You and her had a intimacy of sorts.
Look here, laddie. I'm not sure what you're accusing me of. I'm just here to enjoy the tables. Not to hear aspersions against my character.
I understand you want to keep this quiet. Just give me a few dollars so she can set up a modest household for her and the child.
You're mine, laddie, or you're just a common criminal. The nerve of you! You think you can blackmail me or insult me over this piffle? You, outside, no!
Dang.
How about a drink or two?
I don't know this is how she wanted us to get that money, but however we gotta get it.
Oh, really?
Here we go, partner. Send some hearts. I should have saved. I'm so bad at dueling. We was right here too. We was right in the saloon. Why didn't I save it?
Guess that's that then.
We got him. There we go.
Good God.
You dueled him in one. Check his body for any money you might be able to give to Clara. Send some hype, partners. We didn't die this time.
I doubt you'll be needing this.
Oh, $200. That's a lot of money to keep on your person in the Old West. Hey, Meat Computer coming into the stream. Welcome on in, Meat Computer. And getting a cheer on in here as well. Let's get an exclamation mark howdy. for Meat Computer joining the show. And let's get a cheer message on here. How about this one? How about this one? My name is Harold of the Dueling Elephant. I have elephant's paws, but I've duct taped 2 firearms to them. So I have to step on the points of the firearms to walk. But when I stand on my 2 hind legs, I can point the firearms at people. If they look closely, they'll notice that I don't have any means of pulling the trigger because my elephant hooves don't have fingers on them. So there's no way for me to pull the trigger. But then they say, I got you figured out, partner. And I say, well, you never thought of this. And I move my trunk over to the trigger and pull it. And then I shoot them. They didn't expect that I could pull the trigger with my trunk. That's where I get them. That's where I get them. That's Harold the Dueling Elephant, partners. He's a pretty crafty one, ain't he? Let's get Harold the Dueling Elephant. Thank you to Meat Computer for the cheer. It is highly appreciated. Anybody who cheers over 50 on the channel gets a Voice of Nick voice straight from the wiki as their shout out. Anyone who donates or cheers over 100 gets to summon a brand new Voice of Nick voice straight from the depths of the Nickiverse. Verse. Thank you to Meat Computer. It is highly appreciated. And welcome on in, partner. How are you doing? Oh, we should mention, though, that Meat Computer is now the first one on the cheer leaderboards this week. Thank you to Meat Computer. These here leaderboards have reset as of this morning. So in third place, we got nobody. Second place, nobody. And first place, Meat Computer with 100 cheer. That is a purple level cheer. Thank you to Meat Computer. Thank you to everybody who supports this here channel. Now, how are you doing today, Meat Computer? What are you most looking forward to doing on this fine, fine day?
Mr. Marks, look like a blackjack player. A handsome one of those horses carriages just ran over a train. I saw it.
Now, let's see if we can't get into this here room. Here we go.
Mr. Marston, these cards are ready for your hand. Yes. Someone told me the mayor.
Alright, we's going to the wronged woman. And then Agent Ross mission looks like we gotta wait until nighttime, maybe? We'll see what happens here. We could probably just camp out in the church area. Howdy. Look at this guy. Are they strays? Horse, you better stop walking this time.
Did you find him?
Why, hello.
Hey, Clara.
Hello, mister.
Got you some money.
Oh, you are very kind. Very kind. And how's Harold? How's my Harold?
Didn't go so well. I'm afraid he's dead.
Dead? Oh,
Unfortunately so.
I must go to his grave.
Afraid I don't know where that is.
Oh, he'll be buried in the cemetery in the family plot. Now hurry, I can make it to his funeral.
Alright. Visit Harold's grave in a few days. Sounds doable, partners. Alright, it looks like Agent Ross is actually available now. So let's go say howdy. Here we go.
Whoa, whoa!
What do you want, Marston?
My family. I've done what you asked.
No, you haven't. This is the land of opportunity, and I gave you the opportunity to save your family, and you failed. How could I possibly reward you?
Marston, you're a public menace. We should have had you killed.
I wish you had. But since you didn't, where's my family?
Spare me the noble savage fall on the sword tripe, will you, old boy? It's nauseating. You don't wish to be dead. You're an insignificant creature desperately clinging on to life like the rest of the scum in this town. Yeah, I know it's tough. You like Dutch. He's a charming fellow. He makes sense. He's like one of those nature writers from back east. Only he takes things a tiny little step too far. Rather than just loving the flowers and the animals and the harmony between man and beast, he shoots people in the head for money and disagreeing with them.
He's a goddamn killer.
Now, I'm not a great intellect, but the metaphysical leap from admiring the flower to shooting a man in the head because he doesn't like the flower is a leap too far. So, I know it's easy. You see, me and Archer, we're the bad guys. We enforce the rules. Now, while the rules may not be perfect, they're really not so bad.
Exactly. What's the alternative?
Yeah. See, I'll tell you what the alternative is. It's not complicated. It's about one man and his gun versus another man. Sure, civilization may be dull, but the alternative, Mr. Marston, is hell.
And the way you enforce this civilization, this freedom for men to like or not like flowers, or whatever in God's name you were just talking about, is to kidnap a man's wife and son?
Well, I know there's contradictions. I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah, as I said, I'm not a great intellect. Now, after the debacle with the army and the bank, we have to put Mr. Vanderlyn to rest ourselves. Will you help us?
Do I have any choice?
Now that you mention it, no.
Then what was that pretty speech in aid of?
I don't rightly know, but it sure felt good saying it.
Shall we, Mr. Marston?
Let's go.
Now keep your finger off that trigger until we get out of Blackwater.
Come quick! Take a look at this thing! Have you seen this? It's got a gun on the
In all my born days, I never seen such a refraction.
Iron Dragon! That's the devil's work! They told me about these! The Army's been building them in secret!
Oh my god! What kind of automobile is that?
This killing machine of yours seems to be turning a few heads.
Our armed forces have no equal. We have made incredible progress the past few years.
Is that what you
And
call
this
it?
isn't much more than a simple prototype. You should see what they're working on in Virginia. Soon there will be no war we can't win.
Dang, partners.
The army has made camp a little way outside town. They put word out a large cache of ammunition and food is stored there.
Vanderlyn's gang needs constant supplies, so that should be enough to draw him in.
No mistakes this time. You hear me, Marston?
I thought you were talking to Fordham.
Here they come! Look, they brought the machine gun!
What's the word, Captain?
We spotted one of Dutch's men about an hour ago. I think he took the bait.
Let's get in position then. Have your men ready to run them down if you have to.
Dismiss! Load weapons and get to the sandbags! Move!
Are you ready to finish this, Mr. Marston?
I guess so.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Here we go, partners.
There they are! Open fire!
Dang, they're too far away. I can't hit them.
We'll kill you all! Stand up, bitches!
Dang, this is pretty rough.
Take him down! Look, they're running! Move out! Don't let them get away!
Here we go. Welcome Neon Kid to the stream. Can you get an exclamation mark howdy for Neon Kid joining this here program? We just playing Red Dead Redemption, partner. Welcome on in.
Keep coming! Christ! This thing's a lot bumpier off the road.
It's gonna be a mess if we have to follow them into the woods. Can't you hold this thing steady for them?
I'm trying my best, sir.
Look out behind those rocks! Keep them back!
What is it with these people? Wow!
How can I not hit him?
Hold them off!
There we go.
Where are they coming from? They're like rats! Goddamn savages!
Too close to my liking.
Look, I shot up the cabin. Whoops. Hope I didn't hit the guy inside. That wouldn't be no good. Maybe it would.
Quick, do something about that work!
Well, Mr. Marston, it seems like your mentor Dutch no longer looks quite so kindly to his student.
That man is insane.
So it seems.
I think we need to get him before sundown.
As you say, Captain. Otherwise, he'll be gone again.
And what if I say no?
Now, before I shoot you myself, let me just point out the obvious. The one person we have left that can appeal to Mr. Vanderlyn is the last person we know who knows him. Your wife.
That won't be necessary. Mr. Ross, Captain, let's go.
Mount up, men. Let's move out.
Here we go. Send some hearts, partners. Looks like we're going to take on Dutch for real this time.
I can't believe Vanderlyn has built himself a fortress in the mountains.
He's crazy, but he certainly ain't stupid.
You've already seen that place, right? McDougal told me you went up there with that Indian chap.
I seen it all right. We'll be lucky to last 5 minutes with this many men.
Governor Johns is going to be very pleased.
Nate Johns? What's he got to do with any of this?
Let's just say he has a vested interest in cleaning the filth out of this region. I don't think our old friend Dutch realizes what a great favor he has done us, inciting all this hate among the natives.
Like you needed an excuse.
Look at that frosty
See,
ground,
this is what
partners.
happens when you fraternize the savages. How could you ever follow a man like that?
How could you ever follow a man like Ross?
Vanderlyn is a psychopath, a murderer, and a rapist.
Ross don't seem too different. Dutch was a good man once. A far better man than you.
So what made him this way?
I don't know. Bastards like you. Seeing that things never change.
I hope you're ready to finish this mess.
Anything to get you sons of bitches off my back.
There's always somebody watching, Mr. Marston. I thought you'd have gleaned that much by now.
You think you're so clever, don't you?
No, it's you who thought you were clever. You thought you could just walk away from your old life. Make no mistake, we have been watching.
Don't speak to me.
You're really an ungrateful slug, Marston. All we need now is Father Christmas. Instead of punishing you for your crimes, we are giving you a chance to kill the men who betrayed you.
You didn't have to punish my wife, too.
Oh, please. She's hardly innocent.
Don't you talk about her like that.
Oh, I would never talk ill of dear Abby. Do you call her Abby or Abigail? I prefer Abby. No, I like the woman. A little rough for my taste, but very pleasant.
I can't wait to put a bullet in your head. When will this be over?
It's you who's been dragging it out, not us. We sent you to Fort Mercer with the simple task of killing Bill Williamson. Next thing you know, you're running all over Mexico like a headless chicken.
And now it's Dutch.
He's the last one of your merry band, is he not? Then you can go back to your farm, or what's left of it. If need be, you can always send your wife back out to work. I hear she works hard.
Go to hell!
Dang.
This gang of yours just won't die easily, will it? I wonder how many deaths you are all responsible for. How much money you took from pockets of hard-working citizens.
We did more for the people with the money we took than the damn government ever did.
Good God! This flawed philosophy yours again. If you wish to argue the finer points of ethics, I suggest you learn to read first.
And I suggest you learn how to shoot people in the front, not the back.
He really is just slinging insults at Marston here. At this last opportunity. Trying to get them all in. Oh, it's getting snowy here, partners. This is it. Let's take this fella down.
So you're the one who's gonna kill him?
Dutch? Yep, that's what they keep telling me.
You, blow that gate open. Move, soldier.
Go! Get down!
Forward! Move in!
It's time to kill these motherless bastards!
Here we go. Let's do it, ladies and gents. Send some hearts.
Surrender now!
You want to stop doing that? Is that the best you can do?
Forward!
There you are. You run now.
Let's do it.
Now run upstairs.
Welcome, Portable Jerk Ops to the stream. So we got an exclamation mark howdy for Portable Jerk Ops joining the show. Good to see you, partner. What is your favorite thing you are looking forward to doing on this fine day? Marston goes down. Marston goes down. I feel like that wasn't, he didn't take enough bullets to really go down there. What do I know?
Covering fire!
Come on, ladies, this ain't fair! Send out some men!
Move forward!
Smell it.
Bring everything you got!
Give us some cover! There's no way
Alright,
out!
partner, come on.
Gunfight's only in one way.
Push forward! For the love of God!
Somebody cover me!
They're still coming!
Don't stop now!
That's it!
Oh, brother.
Your problems are only just beginning.
That's all I've got!
We need cover!
How about the double action here? Yeah. Dang it.
Goddamn murderers!
Here we go. Portable Jerk Off saying, boy howdy does RDR1 evoke some memories. Yes it does, partner.
Thought you were a killer!
We did Red Dead Redemption 1 before and after 2, actually. This is our second playthrough of the game. We're sort of sandwiching it around the second game. Yeah, I remember that you were here during RDR2, partner.
Push into the village! Come on, let's finish this!
Did you end up finishing the game?
Sorry about this, partner.
Hey, thank you to Space Dust for the cheer, by the way. It must have happened during one of them story moments. Let's get a cheer message in after the events of this here mission. Thank you to Space Dust for the cheer. It's highly appreciated, partner.
Marston, use that Gatling gun. We'll take him out from the ridge.
Outlaws! I've seen tough schoolgirl!
Uh-oh.
We need more fire! Gatling gun, use it!
I'm trying, partner.
Did you give him the message? Just try to stop me!
Portable saying played RDR2 since launch, but did you finish it, partner? And that's no indication of whether I take several months to finish a game. And I was playing it since launch, but it took me like, yeah, until last month to finish it. So I don't like to assume. Do not like to assume.
If it ain't me, it's someone else.
It took us 15 months to beat Yakuza Kiwami because I sit there reading all the street signs and don't do the story missions. That's how I like to play my video games. So I never assume anybody's going to be done with the game.
Right, Marston. We'll take 2 men with us. The rest will stay here and take care of the wounded. They'll plant charges at the gate. You and I will provide the cover fire. This is it, men. Let's get that gate down. Get ready to hold off their fire, Marston. Hold them off! We need time to set the explosives!
Oh, crap.
Hellfire! Look out, man down!
Oh man. How many, like, there's so many guys, what am I supposed to, I probably wasn't supposed to use a rifle on that one.
Keep them covered now, Marston. Up top! Cover them!
Portable saying, did I finish it? Yeah, so what I was explaining earlier is that we're doing this as a sandwiched playthrough, so we did Red Dead Redemption 1 all the way through on the channel at first, and then we did all of Red Dead Redemption 2, and now we're doing all of Red Dead Redemption 1 again, as it provides further context to the storyline after having played the second one. So yes, we did finish it, and I absolutely loved it, partner. This guy's still alive? Not no more.
Take cover, men! Fire in the hole!
You tend to your wounded. I gotta face Dutch alone.
Looks like it's me and you, John. You should have stayed at home.
You better follow me.
Where do you think you're going, coward? Working for the government, John? After all I've taught you, I'm ashamed.
I don't have a choice.
There's always a choice. You're just too blind to see.
They got my family.
Your family? Abigail was any man's wife, John. And Jack, he's another horde. Just like you.
Force Dutch off the machine gun. Well, let's give it our best shot.
Son of a bitch! God damn it! You'll never take me alive, John!
Here we go. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Where's this dang ladder? It's taking me forever to find the thing. Here we go.
It's over, John. I ain't leaving here without you.
Wow.
You're just like me, John. You can't change who you are.
I ain't like you.
This definitely looks like an extension of Dutch's area in Red Dead Redemption 2, where you had the bookshelves and everything. That's pretty cool that they kind of established that in RDR2 a little bit. Yeah, this definitely does look like that. I love it, partners. It really is rewarding to go back to the first game after the second one. They did an excellent job of tying these things together. NBW Pony, thank you for the follow and welcome on in. We'll give you a proper welcome after the events of the story here. Welcome on in, partner. Can we get some hype in that chat for our newest follower joining the fold? Here we go. Let's take this guy down.
You can't erase the past, John. You and me, it won't make it go away.
That's where you're wrong.
Portable saying some things mildly retcon. Make sure you keep that information to yourself, partner. I wanna, if there is anything retconned, I wanna find it out for myself.
Hello again, John.
Hello, Dutch.
We gotta stop meeting like this.
Sure.
I got a plan, John.
You always got a plan, Dutch.
This is a good one.
I don't doubt it.
We can't always fight nature, John. We can't fight change. Can't fight gravity. We can't fight nothing. My whole life, all I ever did was fight.
Then give up, Dutch.
But I can't give up, neither. I can't fight my own nature. That's a paradox, John. You see?
Then I have to shoot you.
When I'm gone, they'll just find another monster. They have to. Because they have to justify their wages.
That's their business.
Our time has passed, John.
So at the end, you didn't have the guts to shoot him.
The man's dead, Ross.
Sure. Can I see your gun? Oh, trust me. It looks better in the report that way.
Where's my family?
Your wife was killed in a prison riot last week. So, I'm only joking, dear boy. They were sent back to that Scrabble ranch of yours in Beecher's Hope. They're quite safe and sound.
They better be.
Thank you, Mr. Marston, for everything. I know this wasn't easy for you, but I have to say, you've done your country proud.
Yeah, exactly. See you around, John. Try to stay out of trouble. Come on, Archer. Let's go find somebody else we can annoy.
Head home to see your family.
Now I know the only compass that I need is the one that leads back to you. And I know the only compass that I need, oh, is the one leads back to you. And the burning blisters on my feet will call to hold me as I'm close to fall. Away from the warmth of your arms I stray, off the radar and into harm's way. Now I know the only compass that I need.
See, this is pretty messed up because they led me in the wrong direction and they didn't put a mission marker. That was stupid. They ruined their own, they broke the flow of their own moment. They should have had a line. Like, how would I intuit that I need to go the exact opposite direction to get there?
Coaxing letters from the pen, but words just sit like empty scribbles. Such empty caffeinated riddles. Now I know the only compass that I need is the one leads back to you. Now I know the only compass that I need was the one.
See, that's really weird, partners, because like the road was leading in the exact opposite direction of where we actually had to go to get to them, and now that we went on the wrong direction, this music was improperly timed. I don't remember that being messed up the first time I did it, but I probably just paused it before the song started. But yeah, all they had to do was have a line to where the mission was, and that would have been it.
Abigail! Jack! Anyone here? Anyone home? Oh, darling. I never thought I'd see this day again.
You no good hillbilly piece of shit! I thought you was dead! I thought you was dead, John, huh? Where you been? Where you been?
You know where I've been, darling. You know.
You saw Dutch, didn't you?
Yeah, I saw him.
And Bill?
Yeah, I saw him too.
And you didn't go back to him?
I left that life. Just as you left yours. How'd they treat you?
Oh, I can take care of myself, John. One guard got funny on me one time, but I wasn't so ladylike and he didn't try it again. Nor no one else.
How's the boy?
Oh, like you. And like me. Well, he's like a kid growing up without a father.
That ain't fair.
What is fair?
Well, some trees flourish, others die. Some cattle grow strong, others are taken by wolves. Some men are born rich enough and dumb enough to enjoy their lives. Ain't nothing fair, you know that.
We tried to change. I mean, ain't that what you're supposed to do?
We did change. And it's over now. Jack! Jack, come here, boy.
Hello, sir.
Come here. How you been?
Coyotes ate all the chickens and poachers took the cattle. I tried, Father. I tried.
I know you did, son. I know.
Don't you go blaming me, boy. Don't you go blaming me.
I ain't blaming no one, old man, but since you're still alive, there's 4 mouths to feed. And no cattle.
That's a nice way to greet somebody. Why don't I get the warm and tender embrace?
Consider the fact I ain't put a bullet in your embrace, old man. You were supposed to look after the place.
I did. Well, I did my best. Thing is, there was too many of them. I thought you was dead. I wasn't drinking.
Hold your excuses until you figured out which one to use. Jack, go get your bags packed, boy. We got work to do. We leave in the morning. Go on.
Yes, sir.
Where are you going?
Well, it's getting kind of dark now, but in the morning we've got to go get ourselves some more cattle. We've got friends at McFarland's ranch. It's over in Hennigan's stead who can sell us some. Now, Abigail, I hope you learned to cook.
Yes. Didn't I say, rather than some prison, they actually kept me incarcerated in a cooking school for young ladies.
Here we go. Oh man. Portable, you can't say stuff like that, partner. Here we go. Welcome Unseen to the stream. Unseen Rooster, welcome to the stream, partner. Can we get a howdy for Unseen Rooster joining the show? Can we get a howdy for Ragnall Gaming joining the show? Welcome in, partner. Portable saying, I wish Wild West games weren't so niche. I don't know, partner. I think Red Dead Redemption 2 is probably, and even the first one, Red Dead Redemption 1 rather, not Red Dead Revolver. Red Dead Redemption 1 was pretty damn popular. I don't think it's very niche at all. We have, oh, Portable saying, moment is kind of strange if you haven't played RDR2, since it's meant as an emotional moment, but when it was the newest game, you didn't know what their... Well, that's what's interesting about the moment, partner. You didn't know what John's family looked like, and for me, it was pretty... tense for me, because I wasn't sure if they even existed. Like, this game dealt with a lot of sort of psychological concepts, where the man in the top hat and stuff was like a specter, almost like some kind of like psychological thing that Marston was imagining, or his conscience or something. I wasn't sure if his family existed at all, or if they was going to be alive, if they left the family sitting there as corpses or something, or if they was dead the whole time. You know, it's really it's an extremely affecting moment for me, and I think having played, if one had played RDR2 before this game, I think it would really kind of ruin that moment. Because yeah, the way that it works in this game, the fact that they never even show you a picture of them is pretty compelling to me. And we had earlier in the show Space Dust getting that cheer in there at the beginning of this really extended story sequence here. I'm going to post the moment command in here just for anybody who's wondering why I was so non-responsive to most stuff. During especially affecting or especially, climactic story moments, I sometimes will even shut off my chat monitor, but I won't read or respond to comments in the chat most of the time. So yeah, that's what was going on there. Thank you so much to Space Dust for the cheer. Let's get a exclamation mark cheer in that chat, and let's get a brand new voice. How about this one? How about this one? My name is Uncle the Grandfather. I am an uncle of myself and a grandfather to myself. I've time traveled 50 times and continuously became my grandfather, great-grandfather, uncle, pastor, priest, dog, cat. I don't know how I turned into a cat and dog, but basically I've populated an entire village with only myself, living out different moments in my life through time travel. And I live in the town called Uncleton, and I just go about my day and talk to myself all day. It's a nice life I have here. That's Uncle the Grandfather, partners. Thank you so much to Space Dust for the cheer. Thank you for hanging out while we did that moment there. Uncle the Grandfather in that there markers. Thank you to Space Dust. And that has brought Space Dust onto the top of them cheer leaderboards too. Thank you to Space Dust for that. We have in third place on the cheer leaderboards nobody. Second place is Meat Computer with 100 cheer. That is a purple level cheer. Thank you to Meat Computer. First place is Space Dust with 300 cheer. That is a purple level cheer as well. Thank you to Space Dust. Thank you so much to everybody who supports this here channel. It is highly appreciated. We have a new follower as well, NBW Pony, joining in the fold. Let's get some hype in that chat for NBW Pony joining in here. Don't forget to wave at your computer screens, ladies and gents. And NBW Pony, take these 20 meatballs that you get for following. Use it to buy yourself of your very own cookbook so that you can be a good cook like hopefully Abigail is in this game. We don't know yet. Now, welcome in NBW Pony. You can type exclamation mark meatballs to check your channel currency of meatballs, and you'll also see your channel ranking in there, which is based on how many meatballs you have. You'll see that in the brackets. You can also type exclamation mark games in the chat if you want to see which games is being played on the channel right now that you'll be seeing in the coming days and weeks. It's probably a good time to mention, by the way, for anybody who's just joined the show, the channel is called The Voice of Nick. I play video games live 3 times a day and 7 days a week. It's all story-focused games on here, and I don't talk over the story or cutscene moments, but they is completely what we call ultra-blind playthroughs, so I do request no one utilize their pre-existing knowledge of the game or suggest what to do in the game whether or not they has played it before. If you want to see which games is being played on here, anybody can actually type exclamation mark games in the chat, and they'll get a full list of all 7 concurrent gameplay series going now, including Red Dead Redemption. The one exception on this, and of course, is that since we're doing this playthrough of Red Dead Redemption 1 as a playthrough that takes place after Red Dead Redemption 2, we are discussing Red Dead Redemption 2, but typically it wouldn't be allowed. Zombie saying, I wave every time. Thank you, partner. That is highly appreciated. Oh, Portable saying it's niche in terms that there aren't a lot of Wild West games. Yeah, that's true, partner. I wish there was more Wild West games. It's a great time for video games because it's such a like a wish fulfillment type of thing. Like there's a lot of people who like cowboy stuff, and I wish there was more. It's just a great time for like if video games typically open world games especially is like about shooting. Why isn't there more cowboy games? Because that's all cowboys did was be shooting.
Hello, sir.
All right, we should get moving.
Here we go. Zombie saying it's a weird situation for Voice of Nick streams. Ain't it just? Ain't it just? Oh, I'm leading the way here. Okay, let's go say hi to Miss McFarland. The lovely Miss McFarland. Can we get some hearts for Miss McFarland, ladies and gents? We ain't seen her in quite a spell. Get out of the way, Jack! I'm trying to get through my dang fence here.
How you feeling, Jack?
I'm feeling fine, sir.
We got a decent ride ahead of us.
I've never been to Hennigan's Stead. How do you know these ranchers?
I met them while I was away. The McFarlands are good people. We need folks we can trust right now.
How?
I was sick and they looked after me.
Sick how?
You sure got a lot of questions.
I don't often get a chance to ask them. Was it a gentleman's complaint? What do they call it? The morning drip?
Good God, boy,
Look
no!
out!
Where do you learn these things?
Uncle told me about it.
Well, he'd know, the dirty old fool. No, I just got weak for a while. Acted foolishly, got in trouble. Guess I was a little out of practice.
I like to look at these here trees, like sagging down.
Hey, Pa!
What?
Where were you all that time? Where'd you go?
What'd your mother tell you?
She said it was some kind of important government business.
That's about right. Some people thought I owed them some favor.
Why did they take us away?
They thought it wasn't safe for you here by yourself. Those men harm you?
No, they're okay. Some of them even told me stories. I think I'd like to be a government man one day. Or a politician.
I'd rather you chose an honest profession.
Like you mean?
I know I ain't been the best father, Jack. I made some bad choices. But all that life, it's over now.
Said I'd rather you chose an honest profession.
Was it something to do with Mr. Dutch and Bill? Why you went away?
Who told you that?
I kept hearing people say their names. That's all.
Yeah, I caught up with Bill and Dutch. We had some old business needed settling.
Where are they now?
They're gone, son. We won't be seeing them again.
They were angry at you, weren't they? That's almost.
They was just good men who turned bad. I'll explain it to you one day.
And what does that make you?
I guess I'm a bad man who tried to be a good father. I don't know. Every man has a right to change. A chance of forgiveness. Ain't that what the good book says?
You've never read me the good book, sir.
Well, I imagine that's what it says.
Careful!
I love how they ride directly into your horse, and then they yell at you for riding into your horse.
So, you ready to learn about herding cattle?
I've never seen you hurt anything, Pa. Apart from the odd pack of drunks.
The McFarlands were good to me, and I helped them out in return. There's the ranch. Come on, let's see if we can find Mr. McFarland. Easy.
John Marston. Now, there's a face I thought I'd never see again. Some of our public servants in Blackwater sent you back on another homicidal errand to protect and save us from Lord only knows what.
Thankfully not, sir. I was hoping you might still be able to sell me some cattle.
My boy, it would be a pleasure. Bonnie's out in the crowd now. She'll be more than happy to help you.
Take care now, Mr. McFarland. Good luck. All right, Jack. You're gonna have an important job.
Good Lord, do my eyes deceive me? A devil walks among us.
I said I'd be back when this was all over, Miss McFarland. After the barn fire, you remember?
Of course I remember. I just didn't believe a word of it. So, you've come for some cattle?
Yeah, I'm finally starting up my farm again. Or trying to, at least.
You'll be fine. You've been taught well. Come on, then.
Come on!
Here we go. Let's herd us some cattle. Portable Jerkoffs likes Miss McFarlane. Miss McFarlane is a nice lady. Come on, cattle. Let's go.
Keep them headed towards the river. Come on.
I'll ride with you until you get them off the ranch.
Good luck, John. Come back and see you sometime.
So, what happened? Last I heard you were headed for some exotic escapade in Mexico.
It's a long story. Too long to tell without a drink in my hand.
Back to the riddles, I see. And Mr. Williamson?
Yeah.
Come on, cattle. What you doing? This is a train track. You don't want to be here. Get out the damn train track.
Come on.
Why do they keep wanting to go this way? Cattle, come on. It's because they keep hitting those telephone poles. They're splitting them up. Get over this way.
So, is this your boy?
Yeah. Say hello to Miss McFarlane, Jack. Come on.
Portable saying, have you finished it all the way? Before I answer that, partner, what I will say is we don't want to talk about anything that happens further than we are in this game right now
We haven't had
on
much time
stream.
to talk yet.
Well, I'm glad you're back together again.
So I guess it doesn't
It's
matter
gonna
whether or
take
not
some
I have.
time. We've all been through a lot.
Let's go! Giddy up!
Let's go. Whoa there.
Looks like you got him under control. I best get back to Pa.
Nice to see you again, Miss McFarlane. And thanks for everything.
Funny, you don't.
All right, Jack. Let's get him through the river. Slow down. Come on.
Here we go. This was the most Red Dead Redemption 2 looking area right here. Look at that.
Good job,
Look how green
son.
that is.
Just lead him straight up the hill towards home.
Will do, Pa!
Fording through the water and such.
Come on, easy up now.
Here we go.
Easy.
Herding them cattle. I feel like he goes just fast enough on his horse to be like one level of speed is too slow to herd the cattle and one level of speed is too fast to herd the cattle. So I have to keep like stopping him. Ain't that just the way, partners? When you're walking with an NPC, you always end up going too slow or too fast. Uh-oh.
I'll deal with this.
Oh.
Stay with the herd, Jack. You're dead, friend. Stop shooting. Faster.
we go. Zombie said, I think they fixed that. They did, partner, because you can just hold the A button to stay with the herd just like when you stay with people.
That's all up.
I don't know why they didn't have that in this game.
Wait there, I'm coming.
Because they had already figured out that great mechanic for staying with other riders. Like, you just hold A to, like, match their speed.
You all right? You're not hurt, are you?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I wasn't scared, honest.
Sorry you had to see that, son. Those men won't be stealing from anybody else. All right, let's round up the stragglers and get moving.
Yeah, it's weird that they wouldn't have that for cattle as well in this one.
Come on. Slow up.
But yeah, that was a pretty great mechanic because most games, if not all games at the time, in 2010 or 2011, whenever this came out, did not have a thing like that where you could hold the button to match their speed. The only other game I remember doing that was Assassin's Creed 2, which was 09, I guess.
Come on.
Portable, it is very much appreciated that you would ask before saying anything. It's very much appreciated, partner. Thank you. No, cows, go! Yeah. There we go. Man, it's got to be really frustrating to be a cattle herder. Oh, Me Computer saying you were in the Bighorn Mountains. You saw a man herding about 30 cattle by himself. It was a majestic scene. Man, I don't know if I could ever do... I couldn't herd one cattle. Couldn't herd one. Portable Jerkoff's talking about that part in Red Dead Redemption 2 where they would say, so I was saying, yeah, I thought that was a really good, a good thing. They kind of did that in GTA 4 and 5 as well. But it was the most cohesive in Red Dead Redemption 2, I think. They kind of perfected it in that game. They did a great job with that. Because there's so many instances where somebody might get cut off in these games. It's a good solution for that.
All right, now lead them into the pen.
Come on, cattle, we're almost there. Watch them all get struck by lightning now or something. Ain't a cloud in the sky, but they get struck by lightning.
You, son.
Thanks, Paul.
That's got to be more exciting than those books of yours.
Sure. If nearly getting killed is your idea of exciting.
Nice work, son.
We made it.
You did real good out there. Go on. Hit your horse and wait for me by the stable.
Here we go. Zombie saying, did Me Computer hear soft sounds of guitar in the background?
Did a good job, son. Nice shooting.
Thanks, Paul.
Make a rancher of you yet.
Hey, we got $100? Why? We just paid for a bunch of cattle. How do we get money? I just don't know. Oh, Portable Jerkops hasn't played really GTA 4 or 5 yet? Nice, partner. You got a lot of good stuff ahead of you then. Let me save this game. Oh, hold on, we gotta leave here. GTA 4 is so... They're both extremely good games, but I mean, GTA 4 was a game that I played all the way through with all the DLC. They're all so good. 5 is amazing, but I haven't finished it yet. And, oops, I don't want to travel, I want to save. We're doing a Grand Theft Auto series playthrough right now. We did Grand Theft Auto 1 and 2, which were very good. They're from 1997 and 99. Those are the top-down GTA games. We did those, and now we're doing GTA 3 right now on the PS2. And that game is still great. Still excellent. So yeah, we'll get there. We'll get to 4 and 5 on here at some point. We got a whole bunch of stuff done this episode, partners. We took out our old comrade in arms. We taken out all our comrades in arms, I guess, except for Uncle. He's just hanging out here with us. and we finally got back to our families. Now let's call that a show, partners. I think this is a pretty eventful episode here. Now let's get ready to raid on into another channel. Make sure you guys copy down that there raid message. Meatball Marauders are here to party. Or you can write in the glorious Meatball raid message that you see right underneath. In case you, especially if you can't copy paste on your device, writing in the glorious Meatball raid message is a great way to join that there raid. So make sure you get one of them ready, partners, and let's jump into another channel. Now, if you don't know this channel, it's called The Voice of Nick. I play video games live 3 times a day and 7 days a week. It's all story-focused games on here, and I don't talk over no story or cutscene moments, but there is what we call ultra-blind playthroughs, so I do request no one utilize their pre-existing knowledge of the game or suggest what to do in the game whether or not they done played it before. If you want to see more of what happens on this channel, you can type !games in the chat. You will get a full list of all 7 concurrent gameplay series going now, including Red Dead Redemption. If you like what you saw today, don't forget to hit that follow button as well. You can see up top there is a follower goal of 12. We is currently at 9. So we is getting there, partners. We is certainly getting there. Now, the 30th entry of the Twitch playbook is out right now. That one is called Surviving Your First 10 Streams, and that's going to help you to get past the biggest hump on your Twitch channel, which is the first 10 official broadcasts. A lot of people, most people honestly, don't really make it past that. A lot of people will quit before they can do that, so I try to help you to get through those ones, which are going to be pretty tough for you. Now, if you don't know the Twitch playbook, it is a free podcast that I created to help all y'all in this community either create your own Twitch channels from scratch or improve on an existing channel if you already got one. You can find it on iTunes, on Spotify, on all the major podcast platforms by searching for the Twitch playbook, or you can type !playbook in the chat. You'll get a link directly to it. Now, if you like the channel, you want to support the stuff that I do, then consider subscribing. Subscribers get a whole bunch of stuff on here, including the Voice of Nick emote, legendary status in the chat and Discord, 200 meatballs, higher chance to win in the heist minigames, and ad-free streams. You can also, a great way to support the stream as well is to cheer or donate. Cheers and donators both get Voice of Nick voices as their shout-outs. On the donation leaderboards this week, we got nobody. On the cheer leaderboards this week, we got in 3rd place, nobody. 2nd place, Meat Computer with 100 cheer. That is a purple level cheer. Thank you to Meat Computer. 1st place is Space Dust with 300 cheer. That is a purple level cheer as well. Thank you to Space Dust. Thank you to everybody who supports these here streams. It is highly appreciated. You is directly helping these here shows to get better. Every single day, I improve at least one thing about this family of channels here, whether it is tweaking the streams you see in front of you, whether it's creating and posting content that goes on the social channels, whether it's adding and updating things on the wiki or Discord, whether it is writing, recording, posting all the Twitch playbook entries. All that stuff, partners, is in large part thanks to all of y'all for supporting these streams by cheering, donating, subscribing, gifting subs, or gifting games. Thank you so much, partners. It is highly appreciated. Should mention as well, make sure you check out the YouTube channel, ladies and gents. The first ever YouTube exclusive gameplay series has just gone up. That's Danganronpa. You won't find that one on the Twitch channel. I'm playing through Danganronpa on the YouTube channel. The first episode went up yesterday. Next one's coming out tomorrow, and they will continue coming out every other day for the next however many days to come until that game's over. And that's a heck of a playthrough series, partners. I got a dozen or so episodes already recorded of that one, and it's been a rootin' tootin' time. So make sure you join in there. You can see the Danganronpa playthrough series on there. You can get notifications about it as well. And that's highly appreciated if you join up on there. YouTube's a new thing for me, so it's been a good time trying that out. Now, let's jump into a raid, ladies and gents. We are going to try and find a channel that is playing a previous game in our playthrough series. Make sure you get your raid messages copied down. Thank you to Zombie Nation Plays for posting that one in there, partner. And let's see if we can't find a person who is doing some video games. What we got here? We have... Ooh, okay. We got a couple of good ones here. We got a couple of good ones. Let's go say hi to this person if they is actually live right now. Is they on? Yes, they is. Okay, we're going to say hi to Edward, ladies and gents. Edward is an amazing streamer. Just a really nice person in general. Awesome community. You're going to love Edward, guys. So when you get in there, make sure you show that love by posting a raid message in there, whether it's Meatball Marauders are here to party message that you can copy down, or whether it is Glorious Meatball Raid, which you can just write into the chat. That's especially useful if you can't copy paste on your device, so everybody can join in that raid. Partners, I will see you later. We have 2 more video game streams coming up later on this fine day, and 1 secret stream if you can find it, partners. But until then, ladies and gents, bye-bye.
Thank you.